What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So I've been wanting to do this video for a little while, but right now I currently own a front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, and all-wheel drive vehicle. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys the cars as well as talk about the differences between each of them. Alright, so first things first, let me introduce the front wheel drive car. I actually have two of them. I have the Mitsubishi Lancer turbo built as well as my Civic Si. So I have 3 out of the 4 cars here at the house today. So let's go ahead and show you the Civic Si. So here's my 2008 Honda Civic Si. This car is front wheel drive, as with all Honda Civics from the factory. And you guys might be wondering, a lot of people say front wheel drive is wrong wheel drive, especially for a lot of sports car enthusiasts. The Honda Civic is meant to be an economy car. With the Si, it's a little more fun, comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, more power, stuff like that. And obviously this car is far from stock now. Had this car for about 2 years now, so out of the few cars I have here at the house, this is one of the older cars I have, not that long, but pretty much got it stock and has came quite a way. So if you guys are wondering what front wheel drive means, I know this might be dummy proof to some, but I just wanted to explain. That means when you step on the gas, power goes to the 2 front wheels. So what that means is essentially your front wheels is pushing the car, just pulling the back, and the rear wheels are just spinning and dragged along. So some people say it's not a true sports car and it's not as good for a track car, stuff like that, because your front wheels are doing the braking, most of the braking, doing the rotating, doing, you know, the power and all that. But there are a lot of capable front wheel drive track cars as well. So anyways, this is the front wheel drive car. Next, let's move on to the rear wheel drive, or a lot of people may know it as sporty car or the right wheel drive. Okay, so over here we have my 2007 Honda S2000. This has been a dream car of mine for quite a few years. I'm so glad to finally pick one up after 4 years of wanting one. So yeah, this car again, being my car, I had to add a little touch to it. So this car is again not stock. Wanted to have a nice OEM plus look for it right now. Rear wheel drive means when you step on the gas, power goes to the rear wheels. It spins the rear wheels and it pushes it forward, and the front wheel just rotates and follows along. So a lot of sports cars historically are rear wheel drive. So S2000 is one of the few Hondas that are rear wheel drive. Besides the S2000, the NSX is rear wheel drive as well, and not many other Hondas are rear wheel drive. So with rear wheel drive, a lot of sports cars, so cars like the Supra, cars like, you know, Mustang, Camaro, a lot of, you know, American muscle cars, a lot of sports cars are rear wheel drive. What that also means is it does have more tendency to slide. So drift cars, for example, or all-wheel drive, because when you step on the gas, it tends to fishtail a little more easily. And with the S2000, you only get it in a manual transmission. So in my opinion, the true essence of a sports car, and historically this has been the same case as well, is rear-wheel drive, manual transmission, 2-door. So S2000 I think encompasses that. Naturally aspirated, is not turbo or supercharged, high revving NA engine. That's what I love about the S2000. Definitely makes a really fun car. You know, it's a very capable track car on time attack. People use it for drifting, people set it up for drag strip as well. But for me, this is a nice fun weekend cruiser. Occasionally if I want to take it on some fun spirited drives, I can definitely do that. Alright, let's talk about the last one, all-wheel drive. So this here is my 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart Sportback. So we'll walk around the car. This is the newest addition to my car collection, and this is the wagon, it's not the sedan. So most of the time if you see a Ralliart or Mitsubishi Lancer, it is the sedan, just like my Lancer GT. This is the wagon, which means it has a hatch. Definitely pretty rare to see one.
If you do see a hatch, it's usually ES or GT Sportback, but this is the Ralliart, so it's turbocharged, it's all-wheel drive instead of the front-wheel drive that most Lancers come in. So what all-wheel drive means is when you step on the gas, it sends power to all 4 wheels. So some vehicles, you have it labeled as AWD, all-wheel drive. We also have 4x4, 4x4, similar concept. You know, when you step on the gas, power goes to all 4 wheels. Stuff like Jeeps, you know, a lot of off-road vehicles, some trucks, 4x4. But yeah, with all-wheel drive, you might say, hey, isn't that the best? Because you step on the gas, all 4 wheels rotate all at once. I would say yes and no. So with the all-wheel drive system, this car is heavier. So if I were to compare a similar car, let's say Mitsubishi Lancer GT Sportback, so same body style that comes in a front-wheel drive, this is an all-wheel drive. You're usually adding a couple 100 pounds to the car because of the all-wheel drive system. But with the all-wheel drive, what it means is it's a great car to launch from a start. So if you're trying to race somebody at a drag strip or at a traffic light, from a complete stop when you step on the gas, since all 4 wheels gets power, you launch right away. So no, with the front wheel drive, you have that notorious wheel spin on high horsepower front wheel drive cars, spinning in first gear, second gear before you grip. With the all-wheel drive, you don't get that. You just launch and go right away. So the Evos are all-wheel drive, whether it's the Evo 1 all the way up to the Evo 10, all of them are all-wheel drive. In the Lancer lineup, besides the Evo, we also have the Ralliart that are all-wheel drive as well. Some other famous cars that are all-wheel drive, a lot of Subarus are all-wheel drive. The Subaru WRX, Subaru STI, the Nissan GTRs are all-wheel drive as well.
Alright, so I hope you guys like that little short, simple, informational video. I thought it would be cool since I have all front, rear, and all-wheel drive cars here today at the house. Typically, because of a parking situation, I have 2 cars here and 2 cars in another house, but I'm glad to have 3 out of 4 cars here. I would love to have all the cars here one day, but yeah. Hopefully in the future, fingers crossed, gonna make more money so we can get a nice house, get a big piece of land. The goal, which I'm sure a lot of car guys' goals is to have a nice garage space on a big piece of land so you can have as many cars as you like. So that's the goal, hopefully someday when I work hard enough, make enough money for that. And if you guys stay to the really end, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you guys have any video suggestions, leave in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.